Hi, I'm Jillian Del Signore, and this is Talk Your Ticker. Today, I'm joined by Steve Rogers, CEO of Shelton Capital, to talk about NQQX. Steve, thanks so much for joining me today.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's great to be here. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, who is Shelton Capital?
Well, Shelton Capital Management is a boutique investment management firm. We've been around about 40 years. We run 6 billion in assets, active strategies and index strategies, the latter since 1992.
Fantastic. And tell me about, I said it earlier, NQQX. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, that's the institutional share class of our Nasdaq 100 index fund. It's available on almost all platforms. It's got a very low expense ratio, and its target market is mostly retirement plans and long-term investors.
So, I guess to that point, who are you seeing utilize NQQX?
Well, it's interesting. People from every age group and demographic invest in the fund. Our target market really, and what we're trying to get the message out on is use in the 401k space, which is interesting. We ran a survey, 80% of investors reported having a NASDAQ 100 index fund in their 401k is very important to them. And so the demand's overwhelming. 43% of our respondents already own a product tied to the NASDAQ 100. It's just generally not available inside of retirement plans. So we're trying to shift the dynamics on that a little.
Would you say that's what makes it particularly unique?
Well, what makes it unique is that it's a no-load fund. The other investment option obviously is Qs, which
Mhm.
are available for trading through your brokerage platform. This product is specifically built for retirement plans where it's got a fixed NAV at the end of the day where money can move in and out of shares, consistent with a 401k market, whereas
Sure.
trading ETFs doesn't really work as well in that space.
Absolutely. Really, really important. Where are you seeing N triple QX fit into a portfolio? Let's say it's in a retirement plan. Where are participants putting it?
Well, it's across age demographics. People are using it for the growth portion of their portfolio. It's absolutely focused on innovation and technology because of the dynamics of the NASDAQ marketplace and the way that the index is constructed. It really takes advantage of exposures to that part of the market. So, for a value investor or somebody that's very conservative, it's probably not an ideal product. However, for an investor that's seeking growth, over the long term, the volatility has been very close to, say, like a Russell 1000 growth, but the returns have been dramatically higher, at least over the past several years. No guarantee that that will continue, but I personally believe that because of the way that the index is constructed, investors can continue to expect exposure to innovation. And as long as you believe, like I do, that innovation is going to drive stock performance, that's a good place to be over the long term.
Fantastic. CEO of Shelton Capital by day. How about by night? What are you reading or listening to right now?
Well, apropos to this project, I'm reading Crossing the Chasm by
Oh,
Jeffrey Moore, which is it was a book originally released in 1991 on tech sales and tech adoption, and the process of getting the Nasdaq 100 into 401k plans is very similar in that you have very early adopters that know what it is and that want it, and they've signed up already, and now we're trying to get a more broader marketplace, people that are slower adopters. They know that they want it in there. They've just not made the change in their retirement plan offering yet. So that book, it's business, not personal, but that we're working on that particular challenge. So I'm reading up on how to get good at that.
sounds fantastic. I'll have to look that up. So where can our viewers find you and find Shelton Capital?
Well, SheltonCap.com is our website. The fund itself is available on all retirement plan platforms, so it's very easy to get. It's in triple QX, and again, it's a no-load fund. You can buy it through any platform, or you can buy it directly, which is unique. You don't need to pay a sales commission. You can open an account with a very low amount of money, transfer your 401k into an IRA, and you can do that either through a brokerage platform or directly with a fund at SheltonCap.com.
Shoutencup.com and Triple QX. Steve, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's been great.